make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. America has always been divided. I was watching a video on YouTube, and America, it was something about America as the topic. But what sparked me to talk about this was, you know, basically somebody said in the video that, America's issue at this point is that we're a divided nation and we need to have unity. I think it was a political type of talk. And I'm looking and I'm like, I think people get lost in the idea of America or the ideology of America or the promise of America, and and assume that this country has always been unified. This country has never been unified. Um, this country has been divided from the beginning. You know, they wanted Europeans and Native Americans to come together. Those two cultures initially and to this day are not unified. You know what I'm saying? So it's a division there. Europeans, white became white America and black America. It's not unified at all. There's a division there, rightfully so. Slavery, Jim Crow, blah blah blah, right? And then when you have non-blacks and non-whites who are trying to assimilate to be American, and in one way they may get ahead, and in another way they may get disrespected, and it's a catch-22. It's a win-lose. It's not a catch-22. Catch-22 is a lose-lose. It's a win-lose situation. And the win part people are cool with, but the lose part shows that we're not united, because where people lose is you want this to be a melting pot, but it can only be a melting pot if the color white is at the top of the pot and in the middle of the pot, and at 3/4 of the pot. The last 25% of the pot can be everybody else. Under everything white in the melting pot. So it's not unified. Religious, this quote unquote Christian nation, but you might have an issue if you're not quote unquote a Christian. So we're not divided. Excuse me. We're not divided because of religion. You know. Then you got the political parties. There's a division there, and it is meant to be there, and it's meant to persist. So when people the country needs to come together, even politically, we're set to be at odds and adversarial towards one another, depending on which party you want to quote unquote affiliate with. So there's no unity in that situation. It's all division. Now, a lot of times people don't want to hear it, but people want unity in this country when it's convenient. Oh, I need you right now. I need you for this photo op, or this story, or this op-ed piece, whatever you want to call it, to put this image out to the globe that America is this or America is that. And unfortunately, even when people become the face of a movement, the country isn't going to unify around it, because there's always going to be something to dislike. So at the end of the day, it's just fluff. It's not really much. men and women, you would say, are divided. So America, so when people are asking America to be unified, you got to ask who? Who exactly are we talking about? You know, races may be unified, but they have their internal beefs. Classes may be, um, hmm, classes are divisive because you either lower, middle, or upper, right? So we're kind of stuck, and since we're stuck, in some ways people act stuck, and because people act stuck, it creates more division because you're not open to the possibility that you might need a different looking person, or you might need a point of view from a different um, type of person. It's all me, 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 me in my world. So, for me, like when they say the country is divided, I'm like, it's always been divided, and that's what a lot of the stuff you see black people fighting for or promoting is basically the antithesis of the negative stereotype that's put out on us through the media that we participate in, or people who are black but not necessarily from the United States of America. They may be from the Caribbean, they may be from Africa, they may be from Central or South America. But at the end of the day, hmm, everybody's sticking to their group because that's what we're comfortable in. You're really not going to have a connection. And I don't think anybody wants one because history has shown people can't be trusted. So, I'm a little, I'm done. I'm thinking as I'm going, so sometimes it might look like I'm going blank, but I'm not. It's just I'm trying to piece the words together. I hope I said it right though. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.